One, 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? This is Mr. Batch of
The commission. Yeah.
Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. That's right, I'm Mr. Batch. I'm a member of the BBC. Yes, the Big Blue Commission. Today's Friday. What's today's date? The 17th. A little over 2 weeks away from Super Bowl XLVIII. Looking forward to it. They're going to be having a whole bunch of stuff all up and down Broadway from 34th to 47th Street. And before we can even get to that, let's talk to the Giants faithful out there. My man Bones, Truth Under Fire, Gino 19, all of those who've look. Hey, I'm getting a little up there, so I would have to write. I'm sorry I didn't write down notes in order to give you a shout out, but that'll come down the road when I'll do a little bit of a roll call of those Giant faithful that have been here on YouTube. In the TTC. As far as those members who have not cammed up this year, hopefully you guys have been watching. Hopefully we've made you proud representing the Giants as best as we can. I like Bones NYG, new guy coming in. You know, it was a rough start for him. We came out 0-6, but he held his ground. He still kept cranking out videos. My man, I like your swag, and keep bringing it like you do. Also, let me make a side note here. I'm still looking for those Cowboys and Nick Crow vids. You had a chance to get into the playoffs. I love it. Love it. Now, Mr. Batch continues. All right, so far as we know, Kevin Gilbride fell on the sword for Coughlin. There's been come on now, he's had a good run, 10 years, 2 rings as the offensive coordinator. We've got a new guy coming in from Green Bay, and some of the reports that I had gotten, I was listening and reading, he really wasn't hands-on, and as you already know, that McCarthy was the man who was calling the offensive shots and offensive signals. As you already know, in football, when they go in for the interviews, it's an all-day thing. They have to draft a plan. So this guy coming in from Green Bay drafted a plan. They liked what he had to offer, and we're going with some new young blood. That can't be all that bad because, you know, some of the Giant faithful here that have expressed their views and feelings about changing up the offense. Okay, fine. But we really know this was a very bad personnel year for the Giants because of Reese. Draft picks and free agents that he brought in, you know, didn't give us the depth, didn't give us the, you know, the bodies necessary to go forward and take care of it. That's why the offense was blown up. Running back coach is gone. The tight end coach, Pope, that's amazing. 30 years, 4 rings in this organization. Hello, 30 years, 4 rings. I mean, you know, when you have a season as rough as we had, there will be casualties, and the offense didn't hold up to its part of the bargain. Now, with those changes coming down from upper management to make that happen, it had to be done. You know, Coughlin's a proud man. He probably went in there and said, these guys are my guys. They've been with me X, Y, and Z. And management has the option on the direction where they want to go with the team, and that's what they did. Offensive coordinator gone. We got a new guy in from Green Bay. Running backs, tight ends coach is gone. I believe I had read that the special teams coach is coming back to the team. And look, it can't be all that bad for us. Look at how many quarterbacks have changed offensive coordinators and have still been productive. I.e. Phillip Rivers. You know, he went through a couple of changes there, and look, he made his run into the playoffs. You know, why can't we do that with Eli? You know, bottom line is, we know football. Us fans here, and I respect a lot of the fans out there, especially in our Giant fan base, that know everything starts with that line of scrimmage. Offensive line, defensive line, you work your way back out. We couldn't control the offensive line. That's why we were put into a lot of predicaments and situations which wasn't necessary. You know, that's why Eli threw all them picks. Trying to do too much. And trying to do what they call in basketball hero ball. You know, I'm going to do it all myself. You know, you come down, it's 1-on-5. What do I got here? Okay, I got a text. That's another one. So, Mr. Batch continues. I'm looking forward to this new concept of of how our offense is going to evolve, because I think the young man is going to bring some stuff from Green Bay, because he had Aaron Rodgers at the helm. And you know, a lot of times when you got a superstar at the helm or on your team, you just, like they used to say when Pat Riley had the Lakers, just roll out the basketballs and let them go. All right, so I'm looking forward to that. Now, I seen here today, David Wilson, the running back, mooned New York City. There's an Instagram picture of him hanging out of a helicopter, hanging his ass out. Yo, what's wrong with these dudes? Today there was a report that there was a Miami Dolphin wide receiver who, either a day or so, within the last 2 days, posted a picture on Instagram of him receiving a package in the mail. A bundle of weed, marijuana. Then he goes and accosts a damn firefighter, volunteer fireman. Yo, what's wrong with these guys? You know, today's day and age of Twitter and Instagram, it's getting the athletes in so much trouble doing dumb stuff. Dumb, stupid. Yo, Wilson, dude, you're supposed to keep yourself up to a certain level, certain decorum, professionalism. Because look, right now we live in the world of the speed of enter. Boom, as soon as it gotcha. We're in a gotcha society. I mean, there's cameras everywhere. And a lot of times these athletes do not think. They click the picture, Instagram, or start tweeting. Next thing you know, they're erasing tweets. Ain't that something? But enough of that. Let me close out in this video the playoffs coming up. Yo, outstanding. You had the Broncos beat the Chargers. Patriots had beat the Colts. The 49ers had beat the Panthers. And the Seattle Seahawks had beat the Saints. And that's who we got on championship weekend. I'm looking, and I've said this before, my Super Bowl matchup would be Denver, Seattle, with Peyton winning in Eli's house, like how Eli won in Peyton's house for the chip. Plain and simple. I'm looking forward to, you know, you've got 2 contests this weekend. 2 of the old guard, which is Manning and Brady. 2 classic drop back quarterbacks, you know, very savvy, lots of years, you know. And then in the other contest, you got a knockdown, drag out, new age quarterbacks, the very mobile, nimble, you know, run for yardage type quarterbacks who can throw on the run. I'm gonna enjoy this contest. I'm gonna have my popcorn and chips and dip and adult beverages. Well, kudos to my Giant fans out there, you know, the BBC, all those who are Giant faithful, and much respect to those other TTC members. Oh yeah, let me say once again a congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles, The Washington Redskins got a new head coach. I mean, the Eagles had won the NFC East, so I had to congratulate them because I would have rather seen them advance to the playoffs than the Cowboys, because they suck. That's right, the Cowboys suck. Can't stand them. Hate them. But I'm not going to end on a note like that. What I'm going to end on is this is going to be a great weekend. I'm going to be reading, following, doing whatever it is, following our team online, see what they're going to come up with. And I'm going to come back with another video pertaining to that. You know, what the heck? I love football. Love football. And we're going to see this weekend, you know, as we've gotten into the playoffs now, teams are running the ball. They're not chucking the ball all over the place. And that warms the cockles of this old school football cat head. You know, as we said, the run sets up the pass. It's not the pass first, because, you know, drop that pass, incomplete, stops the clock. It's time of possession now. We'll talk about that some other time. This is Mr. Batch of the BBC. I'm out of here like I stole something. Peace.